to a new diet, may pick up a new exercise routine, or see a doctor if something's wrong. Others, though, are turning to energy healing. CBS 5's Allure Lagarde is on your side tonight.
We're all busy. Between work, running errands, even running kids to sports practice or dance class. It could be hard to take a break, and that could be hard on your body.
Your base and your crown were just a little depleted.
We talk about needing to recharge, and Elizabeth Wright takes that a little bit more literally with her work. Wright is an energy healer in Syracuse. She says she uses her hands to channel light to different energy centers of your body, called chakras.
We have layers of energy around us that affect our physical body and our emotions and our mental body, so our mind.
In 2002, Elizabeth had what she says was a spiritual awakening after losing her job, her boyfriend, her home, and even her car. At the time, she was living in Sydney, Australia, and turned to an energy healer for help.
I just saw this whole other world that I didn't even know existed. So I went and studied after that for 2 years, and that's when I became an energy healer.
Elizabeth found her home here in Syracuse and says since she started her healing in 2003, clientele has been great. One of our producers actually goes to her SpiritWorks location.
You do build kind of a relationship, especially when you're showing the most raw and vulnerable parts of you. I trust her guidance, I trust her intuition. It's only led me to really great places and really good habits that I didn't have before.
My mission is just to help whoever shows up. And so I'm open, I'm open-minded, I'm open-hearted, which means I'm not judgmental. And people can feel like they can tell me anything pretty much right away.
I remember leaving my first session with her just feeling so euphoric. I called my parents and I was like, I've never felt like this. I feel so good.
In this hand, I've got a pendulum, and what it does is it assesses the energy centers. If I hold it over her energy center, I can tell whether that center is blocked, balanced, depleted, or torn.
There's a chakra below your feet, then there's the base, the sacral, the solar plex, and those are only the lower chakras.
Then we have our heart center, which is right at the heart, and it's green. The throat chakra, it's blue. And then the third eye is indigo light. It's our intuition. And then the crown chakra is on top of the head. It's violet.
Since the pandemic hit in 2020, Elizabeth has seen an upswing of people coming to her business.
They can sense that I care, and I really want to assist them in their journey of whatever it is that they're going through.
As a working professional myself, there's plenty of stress I take on throughout the day. So I figured I'd give it a quick try too.
Are you having any digestive issues or any stomach issues?
Yeah.
Okay, so your solar plexus chakra is torn.
And I have to say, I felt feeling a bit lighter too. Reporting?
Yeah, you'll have to come in and try a session.
Oh, I already told Lauren I was, immediately.
A $100,000 review of the Oswego County Department of Social Services is now finished. That review was triggered by the death of 17-year-old Jordan Brooks of Palermo. His mother and stepfather are charged with neglecting him. The I-Team's Mary Keeler is on your side now.
Combing through the dozens of pages of this report, there are themes jumping out, painting a picture of Department of Social Services operations in Oswego County. The Bonadeo Group pointing to short staffing, retention, and overflowing caseloads, making it difficult to carry out what's required to investigate and monitor cases of abuse properly.
We need the real information, not perceived or old information. So we're going to act on what we have found in this Bonadeo report and our own ongoing work processes.
Oswego County Legislature Chairman Jim Weatherup tells me the information is not surprising. Human Services Department data shows CPS is funded for 77 full-time positions. There are currently only 55 caseworkers. 31 of them left in 2022 alone. And although the department hired 18 more last year, there's still 27 open positions. The report suggesting 15 cases per worker is manageable, but more than half in Oswego County are dealing with 16 to 25 at a time. A major recommendation coming out of this report is to evaluate just how much caseworkers are getting paid to do this very difficult job. Chairman Weatherup says the legislature is already on top of it.
The legislature had voted the end of last year to increase the pay for the caseworkers, and then that was identified in the report. So now we're only second to Onondaga County in our area.
Legislature Minority Leader Frank Castilla was against the taxpayer-funded study from the beginning.
It said the same thing that they'd been saying all along. We'd been telling them that for all along, that they're overworked, underpaid, and they're understaffed.
He's calling on a change in leadership, as he has been since the death of Jordan Brooks, starting at the top with Commissioner Stacey Alvord.
It's an action plan. An action plan should be coming from the commissioner, not from an outside agency.
Castilla pointing to similar conclusions drawn from a 2009 report by Cornell University after the death of 11-year-old Aaron Maxwell, turning up major concerns in how DSS operates. Chairman Weatherup says this report is providing a starting point to protect kids in Oswego County, including discussions about caseworker safety enhancements and bringing in more help for the commissioner. In Oswego County, I'm Mary Keeler reporting.
And we continue to reach out to Commissioner Stacey Alvord, asking for an interview about what's happening in her department.